Welcome to Kalam Foodie STEM Innovation Lab. Today we are going to talk about the Albert Einstein. Let's hear his voice and the details later.
Ladies and gentlemen, our age is proud of the progress it has made in man's intellectual development. The search and striving for truth and knowledge is one of the highest of man's qualities, though often the pride is most loudly voiced by those who strive the least. And certainly, we should lead, it can only serve. And it is not fastidious in its choice of a leader. This characteristic is reflected in the qualities of its priests, the intellectuals. The intellect has a sharp eye for methods and tools, but is blind to ends and values. So it is no wonder that this fatal blindness is handed on from old to young, and today involves a whole generation.
Albert Einstein, 1943.
Albert Einstein, the icon of modern physics and humanitarianism, early life and education. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, in the Kingdom of Württemberg in the German Empire. His family later moved to Munich, where he began his formal education. Although Einstein showed an early interest in science and mathematics, he was initially a slow learner in school, causing his teachers to doubt his abilities. However, his innate curiosity and fascination with the natural world propelled him to excel in his studies. In 1896, Einstein entered the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich, where he studied physics and mathematics. After graduating in 1900, he struggled to find a teaching position and worked as a patent clerk in Bern, Switzerland. It was during this period that he began to develop some of his most important scientific ideas. The Annus Mirabilis papers in 1905, often referred to as Einstein's Annus Mirabilis, miracle year, he published 4 groundbreaking papers in the Annalen der Physik, each of which would have been enough to earn him a place in the history of science. These papers covered the photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, special relativity, and mass energy equivalence, encapsulated in the famous equation E equals mc squared. Photoelectric effect. Einstein's work on the photoelectric effect provided key evidence for the quantum theory of light, showing that light can be thought of as consisting of particles, or quanta, later called photons. Brownian motion. His explanation of Brownian motion provided empirical evidence for the existence of atoms and molecules, bolstering the atomic theory of matter. Special relativity. The special theory of relativity introduced revolutionary concepts about the relationship between space and time, fundamentally changing the way we understand the universe. Mass energy equivalence. E equal mc squared demonstrated that mass and energy are interchangeable, laying the groundwork for modern particle physics and nuclear energy. General theory of relativity. In 1915, Einstein published the General Theory of Relativity, which extended his special theory to include gravity. This theory posited that massive objects cause a curvature in space-time, which we perceive as gravity. The theory was spectacularly confirmed during the solar eclipse of 1919, when observations showed that light from stars was bent by the sun's gravitational field, precisely as Einstein had predicted. Later life and humanitarian efforts. Einstein's fame grew exponentially, and he became one of the most well-known scientists in the world. In 1921, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for his work on the photoelectric effect. However, his influence extended far beyond the realm of science. As a prominent Jew, Einstein was deeply affected by the rise of Nazism in Germany. He emigrated to the United States in 1933, where he accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. Throughout his life, he was an outspoken advocate for peace, civil rights, and Zionism. He used his platform to speak out against militarism, racism, and anti-Semitism. Opening of Einstein's speech for the United Jewish Appeal, April 11, 1943. On April 11, 1943, Einstein delivered a speech for the United Jewish Appeal, recorded by Radio Universidad Nacional de La Plata in Argentina. I am grateful for this opportunity to address you tonight in behalf of the United Jewish Appeal. The purpose of this appeal is to collect funds for the relief and rehabilitation of the many hundreds of thousands of our unfortunate Jewish brethren who have been so cruelly oppressed and persecuted by the inhuman Nazi regime. These words highlight Einstein's compassion and commitment to humanitarian causes. His advocacy during World War II was crucial in raising awareness and support for Jewish refugees and victims of the Holocaust. Legacy. Albert Einstein passed away on April 18, 1955, in Princeton, New Jersey. His contributions to science and his efforts to promote peace and justice have left an indelible mark on the world. Einstein's theories continue to influence modern physics, while his humanitarian legacy inspires countless individuals to strive for a better, more equitable world.